haven't got very far on the comprehensive. Is it a very different style of teaching, you know, a different set of curriculum and different pupils that suddenly appeared after grammar?
Well, I was lucky really, because the big change was having girls to teach, and we had a few girls doing physics in Form 6 and they were superb, you see, and I was lucky enough to have the physics lab, which is very near the girls' high school, you know, in Bertha North, and I was quite a distance away from the part of the comprehensive that you know, so I was isolated in a way, but no, it was interesting, and it was a big change with the large numbers, you see. So they double or treble the size of the school.
Yes. Okay, probably won't keep you any longer, unless there was that question or that information you were gonna, I don't know if you want to talk about some just really sort of things, maybe if it's teachers, maybe as you as a pupil or you as a teacher later, people who really kind of stand out, because there's always one or two individuals you just always remember for various reasons. Yeah. Is there anyone who...
Yeah. Oh, there are a number really, as I say, Edward Rees, Les Manfield, and then later on I was... A lot of the work that I did when, you know, the Form 6 physics, upper 6, there were only 5 of us, right? That changed radically. When I came back from Africa in 1960, I had 21 in the upper 6 physics. So that you can see the old days of the grammar school were, there's no way to compare them really. They were, the sun always seemed to shine in those days in Cowbridge, you know. But the other big thing that I remember too were the boarders going home at the end of term, when they pile their trunks outside and to be taken up to the station at the top of town to go by train. Of course I taught the film star from Trotman. Oh, come on. Anthony Hopkins, yes. Anthony Hopkins. I remember him quite clearly in one of the classrooms in Old Hall, yes. Yeah.
So what was he like as a pupil?
Well, he maintained that he wasn't good at physics, but when I looked at his mark books, he was quite good. But he was in the B form for physics, and I think that he makes out he didn't like school, but from his contemporaries, it appears that he was quite a boy, you know. He was a boarder here, you see, yeah. The other sad incident in those days was the fact that one day someone reported that there was rot in the roof of Old Hall, and then there was all sorts of panic stations. You know, today I'm sure they would have just taken the roof off, put a new piece of wood, and we'd have new Old Hall complete as it was today, and that would be quite an interesting property. But they, as you know, they smashed it about a bit. They use half of it now. Yeah.
It's actually something I'll pick up on is Old Hall. So Old Hall was part of the Boys' Grammar School?
Oh yes, yes, yes. The 2 classrooms here were down the corridor. You see them, they're still there. There was a boarders' changing room, then a chemistry lab, then first form, prefect study, and a boot room where the boarders kept their cake and goodness knows what. Then another classroom. And all the other classes then would be held in Old Hall. There was a classic shed, which was a woodwork shed, where that white building is now, and there was a covered playground. So when the troops, that's what I meant to tell you, when the troops were using the gym as a dormitory, we had to do our PE in this covered playground that's just across there. And I think they had a wooden horse, and that was about it. See how we had to tough it out during the war. Yeah.